From the outside, these abandoned hotels look like they're just in need of a renovation. But once you step inside, you realize there are scarier things than bad wallpaper. The vacancy signs have been turned on for decades at these 8 hotels. And if the ghosts staying here have anything to say about it, they'll stay that way forever. Number 8. Hotel del Salto, Portugal. Built in 1931, Hotel del Salto was once the place to stay if you were headed to Portugal's famous Guincho Beach, located high up on a cliff overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. The hotel welcomed guests from all over Europe to its luxurious accommodations. They could take a dip in the indoor saltwater pool or get a bird's-eye view of the beach from their rooms, some of which had balconies. It was the perfect getaway until it wasn't. In 1978, a fire broke out in the basement of the hotel. Although no one was hurt, the damage to the building was extensive. It took several years to repair the structure, but by 1986, the hotel was back in business. Unfortunately, this would be short-lived. Just 2 years later, the hotel was permanently closed. There was a lot of talk about turning the abandoned hotel into an eco-resort or refurbishing it and selling it off as luxury condos. But so far, it looks like squatters and urban explorers have won the bid for this prime piece of real estate. What makes this abandoned hotel so creepy? Well, aside from the fact that it looks like the perfect spot for a horror movie to be filmed. There are rumors that the ghost of a young girl named Leonore is haunting the halls. Legend has it that she wandered off while staying at the hotel and fell to her death. Now visitors report hearing the sound of children's laughter echoing around the empty pool, or even footsteps walking along the balcony, where Leonore lost her life. Number 7. Hotel McAlpin, New York. The year is 1927, and you're looking for a hotel near Grand Central Station. Where will you stay? How about the swanky new Hotel McAlpine, with its 16 floors of luxury rooms, rooftop bar, and unparalleled views of the Chrysler Building? The Hotel McAlpine was the place to stay. But when the stock market crashed and the Great Depression hit, people weren't booking as many weekend getaways. By 1938, the hotel had gone bankrupt and sat abandoned for over 40 years. Throughout the 1970s, plans were made to convert the hotel into apartments or demolish it and build a new office building in its place. Neither of these plans panned out, and today, the hotel is still standing, albeit without power and with boarded-up windows. Urban explorers who venture inside report finding dusty furniture, old magazines, and even a pair of dentures left in a bathroom sink. While we can't confirm any paranormal activity at the site, reports indicate that room 609 may be haunted by Helen Viola, a guest who died in a freak elevator accident. She was found crushed between the elevator and the floor, and her ghost is said to still linger near the elevator shaft. If you want to see the hotel for yourself, though, you're out of luck. The entire block is surrounded by a high fence, and security guards patrol the perimeter to keep trespassers away. Number 6. Hotel Astoria, St. Petersburg, Russia, located right across from Kazan Cathedral. The Astoria Hotel opened its doors in 1912 and quickly became one of the most opulent hotels in the city. The 6-story structure boasted 250 rooms with marble bathrooms and 24-hour maid service. You could dine in the Palm Court restaurant or grab a drink at the hotel bar. No matter where you went in the hotel, you were surrounded by elegance and luxury. But after the Russian Revolution, the hotel fell into disrepair. In 1924, it was converted into apartments. Then, in 1938, it became the headquarters for the Soviet Committee for State Security, also known as the KGB. During World War II, the building was heavily damaged. But it was restored in the 1950s and used as a hotel once again. But by 1991, the hotel had seen better days. It was slated for demolition, but was saved at the last minute by a group of investors. Today, the historic landmark has been beautifully restored and is open for business. So while there may not be any ghosts here, there certainly are some beautiful views. No. 5. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel needs little introduction. This historic landmark was built in 1909 by Freelon Oscar Stanley, one of the co-founders of the Stanley Steamer Corporation. The Grand Hotel boasted 142 rooms, complete with en-suite bathrooms, something unheard of at the time. Guests could take a dip in the indoor saltwater pool or enjoy live entertainment in the concert hall. But the real draw was the stunning views of the Rocky Mountains. After F.O. Stanley's death in 1940, his son took over management of the hotel. But by 1973, it was clear that the hotel needed a major renovation or it would go bankrupt. That same year, it was purchased by John and Eva Mock, who spent over $2 million restoring it to its former glory. Today, the hotel is open year-round and offers guests a chance to experience a piece of history. The Stanley Hotel is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl named Helen Rice, who died in a tragic accident. Some guests have reported seeing her ghost wandering the halls or even interacting with them. If you want to experience the thrill of a potential ghostly encounter, stay in room 401, where Helen is said to make regular appearances. No, for the Cecil Hotel, Los Angeles. Opened in 1927, the Cecil Hotel was once the go-to spot for Hollywood's elite. With its prime location in downtown LA, guests could easily walk to all the hottest clubs and restaurants. The hotel also boasted luxurious amenities, including a rooftop pool and solarium, as well as a fully equipped gym. But the Cecil wasn't just popular with celebrities, it was also known for being one of the most affordable hotels in town. This made it a magnet for those who were down on their luck, as well as those looking for a quick fling. Over the years, the Cecil has been home to a number of infamous residents, including serial killer Richard Ramirez. In 1989, he was found guilty of 13 counts of murder and was sentenced to death. He spent the next 10 years at the hotel, writing letters to his victims' families and playing video games. He was finally executed in 2013. While the Cecil has a storied past, it's still standing today and is open for business. If you're looking for a cheap place to stay in LA, you might want to book a room here. Just be careful which room you choose. One guest died in a freak electrocution in 2013, and another, Lisa Lam, vanished without a trace in 2013. Her body was eventually found in the hotel's water tank, and her ghost is said to haunt the rooftop pool area. No. 3. Hotel del Coronado, Coronado, California. If you're looking for a beachside getaway, few hotels can compete with the charm and elegance of the Hotel del Coronado. Located on the island of Coronado, just a short ferry ride from downtown San Diego, the hotel boasts stunning views of the Pacific Ocean and miles of sandy beaches. The Victorian-style resort was built in 1888 and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It was once frequented by celebrities like Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe. But it's also seen its share of tragedy. Kate Morgan, a 25-year-old author, checked into the hotel in 1892 and was never seen again. Her body was found 2 weeks later in a room where she'd been staying, and her death was ruled a suicide. But there are conflicting reports about whether or not she took her own life. Today, guests and staff alike report seeing Kate's ghost wandering the halls or sitting on the balcony of her room. If you want to experience the ultimate beachside getaway, book a stay at the Hotel del Coronado. Just don't forget to pack your swimsuit. No. 2. The Prince George Hotel, Vancouver, British Columbia. Opened in 1908, the Prince George Hotel was once the tallest building in Vancouver. At 18 stories, it was a luxurious retreat for the rich and famous. Guests could dine in the elegant dining room or relax in one of the hotel's many lounges. But the opulence didn't last forever. In 1939, the hotel was sold to the government and became a war memorial. It was then converted into low-income housing. The hotel saw better days, but in recent years, it's undergone a major renovation and is now open for business as a luxury hotel once again. No. 1. Congress Plaza Hotel, Chicago. It's opened in 1908. The Congress Plaza Hotel was once the tallest building in Chicago. At 22 stories, it was a luxurious retreat for the rich and famous. Guests could dine in the elegant dining room or relax in one of the hotel's many lounges, but the opulence didn't last forever. The hotel fell into disrepair, and in 1972, it was designated a Chicago landmark. It was renovated in the early 1990s and is now open for business. That concludes our list of 8 abandoned hotels with creepy backstories. Are you brave enough to visit any of these abandoned hotels? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more scary stories. See you next time. Bye.